In south-central Mindanao lives a proud people from the ancestry of Mamalu and Tabunaway, the Teduray people. Just like their brothers and sisters in the valleys of the flooded plains, the Maguindanaons, they are also celebrating the Kanduli. This Thanksgiving ritual takes different shapes and forms in the rest of the Malayo world. In Lanao, the Maranao people called it Kanduri, and in Java, Indonesia, this communal meal is referred as Kenduren, and more often Slemetan, or Thanksgiving. The Kanduli is a masterpiece of the Teduray ritual life. It not only goes along with almost all rituals, but is in itself complete. It is not performed during magic and divinatory practices. It has petitioning and thanksgiving function specifically performed in the cycles of the lunar and agricultural calendar. For these rituals to take place, a gathering place both for the living and the unseen must intersect on a gateway. These gateways to the heavens are important dimensions in the Teduray indigenous systems of belief. In Upi Maguindanao, the Tenines amongst the Teduray is a sacred structure. A spiritual house made of various kinds of materials such as bamboo, nipa palm, rattan, tropical woods, and cogon grass. It is woven rather than constructed from wooden or bamboo girders and frames that were traditionally fitted together using the tongue and groove technique, reinforced with lashings, siding materials such as nipa or anahaw leaves, split bamboo skins, or cogon lashed and inserted into these frames to provide walls and roofing. The structure rests on a series of bamboo or hardwood corner posts driven into the soil and elevating the floor 0.5 to 3.5 meters above the ground to avoid dampness, humidity, and animals entering. During the Kanduli, the walls are opened or lowered. About 1 foot from east fence, a wooden post about 4 feet tall is erected. On top, a wooden slab approximately 1 foot in length is nailed at the top, creating the shape of a T. This is called tulay, completing the altar, which they call dulang. On the surface of the tulay, a small brass betel nut case is placed in the center. The kafedawan and some important members of the community enter the dulang area and stand with the bilian, who then signals the other members of the community, musicians and dancers, to begin playing the agong and walk around the dulang and the tenines. Once they have completed the cycle of going around 9 times, symbolizing that they are signaling the spirits and ancestors to come down and join them, the bilian takes the offering of rice, an offering to the land, and egg, an offering to the stars, which was held by a female member who stands beside him. He places the offerings onto the tulay and opens the betel nut case. He takes from it betel nut wrapped in lime leaves, and the same woman beside him places it at the foot of the dulang post on a stone. This is an offering to the earth. The bilian begins to call upon the spirits. He then shakes the sereo bells 9 times to signal the end of the chanting. He signals the community to stand before the dulang and eat the offered rice and egg. Once each member has received the blessed food, 2 women begin dancing to the sounds of the agong as a man joins in with sword and shield. They dance what seems to be a courtship dance. One of the male musicians begins dancing while playing the agong and joins the dance. A friction between the 2 men ensues, and the other man takes his own sword and shield. The 2 men raise their swords at one another to show their dominance and gain the affection of the female dancer. The 2 men weave around the female dancer furthermore, increasing the tension between them. The female dancer picks up a white handkerchief from the floor and begins waving it below her waist with both hands. The 2 male dancers continue to encircle her, and then she finally places it on the shoulder of the first male dancer, making him a potential suitor. The 2 dance off, signaling the end of the dance and ritual. When a group of people with a shared and living spiritual significance is being celebrated momentarily, it is called a living culture. In Upi, Maguindanao, the Teduray people shares this undying heritage, a heritage for all humanity to partake and experience. Come and visit Upi in the province of Maguindanao and experience the passage, where rights to the gateways of the heavens is relieved.